Hello everyone, welcome to the 17th episode of the Safe File podcast. Joining me today, the next Van Gogh, but making the bold decision to keep all his ears, Anth.
Hey, what up?
Josh, editing with the utmost audacity.
To be fair, when you see it coming, it doesn't hurt as much, but it still burns me inside.
And of course, literal tool, Charbel.
Okay, I'll accept that this time only because I accidentally deleted the last recording.
Hey, shit happens, right?
Point proven.
Shit does happen.
And your friendly neighbourhood dragonborn, Jack.
You get to be Dovahkiin and I get a pun?
My turn to do the intros, I get to do what I want.
Well, fair enough. You did better than Anthony's first time.
What happened? I can't remember.
I fucking forgot he was doing intro.
I remember I forgot I was doing intros the first time and I said you were just Josh and you cracked the shits. Fun memories.
No, you only had one intro ready and it was my one.
Yeah, I couldn't think of one for Ev.
As long as you don't forget the ending like I did, you should be good.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
and Jack
God.
with the endings are so painful.
Both times, my god.
Just, and I'm Jack. And the deadest of silences.
Alright.
So, what's on the menu today?
Spiderman, because that finally came out.
Yeah.
Yay!
What a ton to talk about.
With or without puddles.
With or without puddles. Turns out still a good game.
Still great.
Yeah.
I've played
Actually,
far too much of it.
let's just jump into it,
Yeah.
as Philip DeFranco would say. Jack, how is the graphics for Spider-Man? Do they hold up?
They do hold up. They're very, very good. I play on a normal PS4 onto my monitor. And yeah, looks fine. I feel like I've actually seen the infamous puddle scene. There is still water there.
Just
And
not
it
as
still
much?
looks great. So I have no issues whatsoever.
Ah, great.
And everyone's been loving photo mode, which helps because it does look good. So, you know, I don't think there's any issue, and I think...
Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you able to give the finger guns to every single NPC in that game?
I actually don't know. You might be able to give finger guns to some, but some you interact with in different ways, I think.
Oh, really? Because I saw like a bunch of photos of the Spider-Man walking around. He gave finger guns to people. I was like, that's my goal.
Jeez.
And
It's just gonna be the finger guns.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people taking selfies with Uncle Ben.
yeah, that's what I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And from what I remember from like the previous Spider-Man games, you can't hit people in this game like you can in those, can't you?
No.
Yeah. Thought so.
There was actually literally a trophy to go and talk to people on the streets,
Oh, that's
which I
awesome.
think is pretty cool. Because you have different interactions with people.
Yeah, that's...
But what if someone on the street talks shit to Spider-Man?
Wait,
Like-
Spider-Man is just gonna web sling their mouth closed and watch them suffocate.
Huh?
Essentially.
That
Fair
sounds
enough.
Sounds like a Spider-Man noir thing.
Okay, no, there actually is. Okay, there is a comic where Spider-Man. You know how he can web crawl, like he can walk crawl now.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's a
Yes.
comic where he uses his like grippy hand things to rip off someone's face.
Edgy.
That's a bit too edgy for Insomniac, I
It's
think.
very fucking edgy.
Oh, Jesus
Like,
Christ.
Jesus!
Fucking Shadow the Hedgehog moment.
Spidey, calm down.
Out of the
Alright.
edge.
No, but Charbel gave this game a 10 out of 10 even before playing it because there's a song he likes.
Yeah, they brought back the fucking pizza delivery thing.
The pizza meme.
That is all anyone could have asked for. Insomniac, whoever the hell made that decision to put that in there, give that man a promotion. Or woman. Or dog. It could be the dog.
Was
I
it the
don't
dog?
I don't care if it was the Insomniac dog. I don't care if it was Captain fucking Quark. Give him a promotion. I am just pleased that music is fucking back there.
But is there
Oh,
a pizza
God.
delivery minigame?
Pizza delivery. Fucking
Now,
pizza
that I
man.
don't know. But if there is...
Well, Spider-Man could probably keep the 20-minute rule pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, no, you're probably good.
Yeah.
How's the game feel for just, like, web swinging?
Web swing feels pretty good, but it's definitely a bit of a learning curve at the start.
Oh, really?
Like I would. Yeah, you definitely have to get used to it. I was pretty bad starting off. I was like, how am I meant to be getting here,
Yeah.
getting everywhere, and yeah, it's a bit. When you've got the hang of it, though, it feels so good. I think it's just that bit of learning curve with the controls.
I remember seeing a dev diary, I think it was, with a couple of the Insomniac devs, and they said, and I quote, "We had to get the web slinging right because it would not be a good enough Spider-Man game if the web slinging was trash."
Well,
Correct.
yeah, of course.
And you can really see how much effort they went to with the web slinging to make it as good as it is, and like that's something you just gotta respect.
Yeah,
No, I respect
like it. No, go ahead.
No, I gotta respect people who really understand like the source and what makes those characters, and what people expect to be able to do in their games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, well, once you get a hang of it, it's so much fun just swinging through the streets, and it's got a lot of collectibles, but they're not too bad when you just get to web swing, do tricks while web swinging, and, you know, just have a bit of fun. And actually get long distances quickly, which is good for a change in an open world game.
one thing I love that they've done in Spider-Man is it. I was telling you guys this earlier, but it looks like there's like a massive, what's the word? Attention to detail.
Yeah, no, incredibly so.
Like, there was a Twitter user that I was telling you guys about earlier. I can't remember his name, but he actually realized that when Spider-Man is talking, there's two different takes of the voice. So there's a take where he'll be just standing still and he'll talk normally, and there's another take where you can hear him exerting himself. So if you're web swinging, and you're flying through the air and shit like that, Spider-Man will sound like he's exerting himself. Whereas when you're just standing still, he'll sound like he's talking normally. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Like,
Jeff, you said
When you
verified
had
that.
told me that, I had to go and test that out, and he does it pretty quickly. Like, you can be talking to someone and then you stop, and for the next line, it'll automatically go to that, so it's intuitive.
So it doesn't exactly transition into it. Like
Well,
Spider-Man.
I don't know if I haven't had a voice line where I've like stopped mid voice line, but I suppose that would actually make sense. He'd still be panting a little bit after web swinging anyway. But yeah, it's very, very good. The game I would compare it to right now, it looked like it before it came out, and I feel like it even more, is Infamous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite series, and it feels like it's Infamous, like 4.0 almost. It's like you've given him Spider-Man powers, because it's like the collectibles, some of the mission types I almost feel like I've seen from Infamous, but you get to do it with web swinging, and yeah, it's so cool. Having a blast with it.
I'm afraid it can't all be sunshine and rainbows with Spider-Man today, because some people just hate police officers this much to write a review.
So what was this
fuckwit.
magical review about?
Some fuckwit journalists decided they're going to write a review on the Spider-Man game. Now,
hang on, Josh is mad. I've got to go get popcorn for this.
He's prefaced it. He said he's only played the first couple of hours of the game and decided that, yeah, that qualifies him to write the review. He went on about how, like, he was going on, like, they made Spider-Man a cop. Like, I've got it here on the article. What's its exact title? They turned Spider-Man into a damn cop and it sucks.
From playing the first few hours of the game and seeing where it leads you to, it's a very silly suggestion, because it's literally because he's joking about being Spider-Cop.
Oh, is that
That's his
really
whole
where
thing.
that's from? Really?
I assume that's where the reviews come from, because the guy's joking around being Spider-Cop with his little insider. And that's what it's come out as. It's like, oh, he's joking about being Spider-Cop, therefore he's just in love with being with the cops. No, he's doing it because he's Spider-Man, he likes to help people, that's his whole thing.
He also makes jokes out of everything in his life.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Like-
very good humour, actually.
like-
It's very Insomniac.
Like in real terms, technically he's a vigilante in a way.
He is a vigilante. All superheroes are.
Yeah, technically. So in
It's
a
just
way,
like-
I wouldn't say he's a cop, but he does take on the role of what cops do.
Yeah. And also, first few hours of the game, yeah, cool, of course he's going to be like that. Trust me, I'm 65% of the way through the game, according to the game, and I just got to the best story bit, so, hold out.
I thought you were going to say you were 65 for a second. I was like, whoa.
Jack is in fact 65 years old.
He time
Surprise.
traveled.
It's Bart Allen.
He's been listening to our podcast for 65 years.
Oh,
It's
God.
been 65 years.
Did we ever
65
gain a
long
subscriber,
years.
Jack?
I shouldn't tell you.
From
Uh,
his
you
birth
know
all
what?
the way to...
Surprise.
I want to bring up another topic, alright? So, one of my favourite YouTubers for gaming news is a YouTuber named Yong Ye, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. I like the looks of his videos and that. But he brought up a really important topic, right? Now, you guys know what my stance is on paid loot boxes in games, right? I consider it
yes.
gambling. I don't think they have a place, really.
Hmm.
Now, I spoke, I think it was last week or the week before, about Overwatch removing the ability to buy loot boxes in the Belgium version of Overwatch.
Yeah.
2K now has suffered the same fate. They can't have paid loot boxes in there. But
Oh god, I'm getting mad. I know what this is.
But they've defended it by saying it is a choice. And the government of Belgium should see it as such. Now, what do you guys think on that particular statement? Because I am fucking fuming.
How could the gambling companies not have one with such logic as that? What the fuck? Isn't 2K the company that's currently begging its fans to let them keep this, like to write Congress members?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
That's
And,
what I've
but
heard
that's
about.
their
Fuck you,
reasoning.
2K.
They're saying that you should be writing about it because it's not a predatory thing. It's a choice that you're making to advance in the game.
Please let us fuck you over.
That's exactly how gambling works.
Gambling is a choice.
You've literally described gambling, but in a video game.
That's why I don't get people that defend paid loot boxes. They're like, oh yeah, but I'm like, hold up. Are you paying real money for something? Yes. Do you know exactly what you're going to get? No. That's a gamble. That is the literal definition of a gamble. If
Yeah,
you
but I
don't know
chose
what
to
you're going
do
to
it.
get.
Yeah,
That's
I'm-
still gambling.
That's also gambling.
I
I
chose
don't know.
to gamble.
I don't know
therefore
what's
it's not
worse.
gambling.
I honestly don't know what's worse. Gambling that you're not aware of, or gambling that you are aware of yet defending.
That's so awful. How could you? What kind of moron would actually write Congress and be like, just let me it's not
Speaking
gambling
of-
though.
Speaking of
So happy it's come to light, though.
speaking of like loot boxes and all that, you shared something to do with like EA getting Jack. You shared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Yeah.
EA is under investigation for their loot boxes
Yeah.
in FIFA. Which, Sharps, you said a couple of weeks ago, you were like, I wonder what happens with FIFA if that ever goes down. Well, here we are. That exact situation.
And I hope it does go down. Seriously, I honestly find here's why it bugs me so much. A, it's predatory for starters.
It absolutely.
I have never paid real money for a loot box in a game of any kind. But there are people that have the need to have everything in a game. And you're preying on that. Secondly, I just think it's fucking lazy game design. I hate this idea of you're not going to be able to earn exactly what you want. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to grind until you repeatedly try to get what you want, and we keep fucking you over because we've put in the game systems you can't get that one player. I just find it lazy, and it's boring. Because after the 18th time I've opened the pack and gotten a bronze player, I'm not going to open your pack anymore.
Yeah, you if you're playing on loot boxes and that, you're preying on like the psychological needs of other people to play your game. It's really fucked up, especially in games that you're already asking like $60 to $100 for.
It is. It's messed up. I honestly can't justify it in any way. I can understand why people do it because it is profitable. As unfortunate as that is to say, It's one of the most profitable business models we have these days for games. But
At least
it doesn't. It
you
shouldn't
could say
be.
by contrast, at least with GTA, you always know you've been getting X number of dollars. You know what you're getting into, and it's a choice. Whereas with loot boxes, it's I could get something that's super rare, and it's gonna make my character look awesome.
Yeah.
Or I could get trash.
Or I could get that one broom again.
Like, it bugs me so much.
Go broom. I'm getting sick of it. Like, companies are only defending it not because they think it's making their games better, but honestly just because they know that you're going to continue to buy these things.
Yeah.
Don't stop buying these things.
Like, I mean, and you're seeing that sort of creep into other parts of the game now. Like, for the last few years, in the NBA 2K series, pre-ordering either the Legend Edition, which have always been like their quote-unquote special editions, always gave you VC, which is their in-game currency. So you always got to boost the VC if you paid the extra money for it, which in Australia, they cost about $150. So...
At least with that, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, but it's still that same thing. I don't like this idea of premium currency being in a game that cost me $80 at launch.
Look, nor do I. But I think I can be a little bit more lenient towards things where it's actually telling you what it's giving you. Because there isn't that gambling aspect as much.
There's a difference between DLC and DLC
Yeah.
or paid premium currency, let's say, than a loot box. The whole
agree,
thing
'cause-
is the random factor.
Yeah, because DLC, essentially the only question you need to answer is what they're offering worth the extra money? And if it's yes, then you buy it. If you can afford it, obviously. If not, then you don't buy it.
That's like...
Just don't buy it.
Just don't buy it. But that's the one thing. It's like these companies are going to make it out like it's no different than DLC or paid currency. But as soon as you add a random factor, as soon as you have no control over the product that you're getting, it's gambling.
100% agree.
I just do not like this trend. I hope it ends as soon as possible, personally.
That would be
No.
nice, actually. Yeah, if it could end soon, please.
I think Star Wars Battlefront last year was the leader in basically bringing this all to a head, and I'm happy that they did,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because it's become a serious conversation for people, and it's something that needs to be looked at.
Yeah, as soon as it became too much, like Star Wars was honestly, that was EA going, I wonder how far we can push it.
It
And
really
they pushed
was.
too far.
They're a big company. They know what they're doing. They definitely thought to themselves, how far can we push this before people push back?
And they pushed. Oh, hell did they push.
Oh, fucking god, did they push. And it just shows, it goes to show you that people don't want this, but it takes so much before people are all in unanimous agreement.
Yeah, at the moment, the only heroes in this is Belgium itself.
You're fucking good on you, Belgium.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone's got to be.
Yeah, someone. Just take on EA, destroy them.
Yeah, the reason why I reckon EA, fucking 2K and that are all getting really worried is because Belgium might set an example where
Yep.
other governments are like, oh, that is gambling. Because
Well,
they're going to have to
Australia's
admit it.
going to Australia's going to have a look at it in the next few
I
months.
think
aren't they?
Australia is.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
problem is, like, because Belgium's labeling it gambling and they're fighting it, if they lose, they have to admit it's gambling. And then every other country has a license to pretty much go, alright, it's banned.
Yeah.
Like, there won't even be a fight because you've already admitted it's gambling.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. In Australia, I can't speak for other countries because I don't know what it takes there. But that'll piss them off on the retail side as well. Because to sell or work with any gambling product in Australia, you'd need an RCG.
Yeah.
So imagine you work at an EB Games or a JB Hi-Fi or whatever, and then you're told, look, mate, sorry, I can't give you shifts anymore because we have games with microtransactions, but you don't have an RCG. One of two things is going to happen. People are either going to be fired, or you're going to force these retailers to pay for a shit ton of training. Because everyone will have to be qualified if they're going to sell that game. Like, it's... Honestly, it'll be a huge blow.
It will be. It will be a huge blow. this is going to have serious repercussions. Especially because I hate this, is that a lot of these games with these kinds of things are aimed at kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
And suddenly they're not going to be able to sell it to kids anymore.
Or, to be honest, one thing that I think would be a compromise, even though, look, I'd prefer if paid loot boxes and shit were not in games to begin with. But if all those games that had paid loot boxes, or we'll call them gambling elements, were given a restricted label, an R18 label, I think that would be a step in the right direction at the very least.
I think that's what they have to do. I think that's what the gambling ban would be. All those games would be instantly restricted.
Well, yeah, but can you imagine Star Wars trying to sell with an R18 label?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people would be excited, but it's R18 for the wrong reasons.
I mean, any parent is going to look at that I'd hope they look at that and say, Star Wars is R18? Why? Contains microtransactions and gambling elements. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Parents
just
have
had
a
a
notoriously bad at looking at the fucking recommendations, but I hope an R rating will at least concern people.
Indeed. So I just had a look. We are having a Senate inquiry actually this month.
Oh, really? Wow, that's
into
really
loot
quick.
boxes. Yeah.
Fingers crossed, boys.
It was.
Fingers crossed.
That's why I thought it was a thing, because it passed in July that they were going to have a look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, Belgium, come on, keep fighting. We're rooting for Belgium in this one.
It's like me in the World Cup. I wanted Belgium to win.
They will be no longer the place of waffles. They will be the place that fucked over loot boxes.
And waffles.
And waffles.
And waffles!
And waffles. Don't never forget the waffles.
Do you just want waffles?
Yeah, I think Ev's hungry.
Yes, I want waffles and pancakes.
And pancakes.
And pancakes, jeez.
Bloody hell.
You're a dangerous man over here.
Alright.
Absolutely.
But moving on. There was the PlayStation lineup tour this past week.
Yes.
Oh yes.
That Kingdom Hearts trailer.
Mmm.
Yes.
Ah.
But I will admit this towards the Kingdom Hearts trailer. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I agree with Charbel about the whole song being used over and over, and the lack of sound effects being. It's becoming an old act. Like from a fan perspective, I don't see a problem, but towards I guess newcomers and casual fans, it makes it look like dumpster fire.
It really does.
Like
Look, if they weren't releasing Kingdom Hearts early next year, this would be a really bad year for them just on a media level, because my god, there've been some bad experiences.
But they're expanding on that trailer on the 18th of this month, like pre-TGS. So that's a thing. And hopefully they do change things up a bit. Like, honestly, you can play Don't Think Twice. I just don't want to hear it throughout the whole entire trailer, like the other trailers. I don't want this to be a thing where you play the same song every trailer, just to make sure it becomes an earworm, if you know what I mean.
Do you guys remember this song? This is the Kingdom Hearts song.
Yeah, do you remember Simple and Clean? We want you to forget that. Don't think twice.
Simple and clean it out of your mind.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
Kingdom Hearts is known for its music as well, so it's a strange decision to just keep having the same one.
Yeah, Yoko Shimomura, the composer of Kingdom Hearts, is a very talented composer. Use her songs.
She was just really excited about this one song.
Yeah,
Well, no, only this.
Don't Think Twice isn't even by Yoko Shimomura. It's by Utada Hikaru, who's I think a pop singer in Japan. She did like 1 and 2 songs, and I think that some ending song to Evangelion. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Oh god, the ending to Evangelion.
The remake movies, not the ones with Gainax. But yeah, like outside of Kingdom Hearts, there's a lot more. Do you want to carry us through, Charbel?
Sorry, you cut out for a second. What'd you say?
I said since we've mentioned Kingdom Hearts for too long, do you want to carry us out through what we're shown? To be honest, I kind of forgot.
Oh my god. Well, one of the things you didn't mention about Kingdom Hearts is Kingdom Hearts VR.
Oh yeah,
This
I
disturbs
don't know
me.
how that's gonna work.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sold on VR, right? I mean, you guys know my stance
Yeah,
on it.
me
but-
and Charbel are firmly in the it's a phase camp.
But I mean, it's interesting that everyone's trying it. I remember that all the hype that was around Batman in VR.
Yeah.
You just remember that, and then what do you mean? Actually, you don't remember it?
No. I'm remembering now. I just read something about it just recently about the Kingdom Hearts VR. Apparently, they said it's less of a game and more of an experience. So you're just, it's.
I can imagine the look on Josh's face right now.
I'm gonna hurt people.
I don't even know. I read this. They're saying, yeah, we're gonna add the concert or something like that into it, and you can swing a keyblade and hit like Heartless and shit. But I don't know if the Heartless can kill you. I'm not even sure. Like, what they've said about Kingdom Hearts VR is it's honestly vague, and what they've shown is, I want to say it's vague, but it's more or less how should I put it? It's uninteresting, but at the same time it is.
Okay, that's the first time I've ever heard you refer to anything Kingdom Hearts as uninteresting.
Yeah, I'm a
You
huge
can tell how
fan.
bad this is.
I'm a huge
But I
fan.
mean, there's a lot of stuff that was shown at the lineup tour that was already shown. Like, one thing they played one of the trailers from Red Dead Redemption 2. And the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm like, a new trailer? I'm like, oh no, it's a trailer they released months ago. And then Amph messages me, hey Sharps, did you see the new trailer for Red Dead 2?
I didn't
just-
even see that trailer, to be honest. I've seen the recent ones, but
Oh,
as soon as I finished Red Dead 1, I started becoming really interested in Red Dead 2.
I don't get why do it actually. Just revealing the same trailer. It seems a bit strange to me.
I think they're trying to appeal it towards the Japanese market.
I don't know. I just feel like there's a
I mean,
waste of
I'm
space
looking
in
forward
your
to Tokyo
conference.
Game Show. I'm honestly really looking forward to Tokyo Game Show.
Like,
Jack is just waiting on a medieval remaster to show up.
Oh yeah, Jack.
No, excuse me. That's not the only thing I'm waiting on.
Why? What else are
Bloodborne
you
2.
waiting on?
what are you waiting
Bloodborne
on?
2.
Oh.
That I
Which
think
you're waiting
I
on as
think
well, in
yeah,
fairness.
I am waiting on Bloodborne 2. I just recently I restarted playing Bloodborne.
Oh, here we go.
You guys want Sekiro, don't you?
Oh yeah, Jack. And
Oh yeah, I've already paid it off. But no,
So-
the funny thing is, I started playing Bloodborne. Right, I was on with my mate Clinton, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll start Bloodborne again. And like, it was late at night, and like 5 minutes in, I'm like, you know what? I can't be fucking bothered to play Bloodborne right now. I was like, oh, is it too late to Bloodborne? I go, I don't want to fight fucking Gascoigne at like fucking 1 in the morning. I go, I got shit to do. So then I went back to LA Noire and solved the crime.
That seems
And
way
solved
easier.
the crime. Hey,
Oh god.
hey Jack, you know how you like medieval, right? I've got a
Yeah.
story for you. So I got a house I go to on the weekends, and there was a market on, and for some reason at this like local town market, there was medieval 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 1 for $10,
Jeez.
like in the original packaging.
Wait,
Wow.
each or like together? Oh, original
each.
packaging. Oh, okay.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? I saw that. I was like, why do they have this? Why is it this cheap? And I didn't.
But
buy
did
it.
you buy it?
I
Wait,
did
you
not.
buy it?
I just
Oh.
didn't buy it.
Oh no.
I know.
The one time I
Jack-
wanted
Jack
you
be
to just buy
disappointed.
something and he didn't do it.
Well, I don't even have a PlayStation that could run it anymore, so you know.
You don't have a PS2?
I believe, unless it's in somewhere hiding in the garage, I think we might have got rid of it.
That's the most Aussie thing I've ever heard.
I mean,
It's in the
where,
garage.
where else do you keep?
What do you mean? Where else do you keep a PS2? Anywhere you're playing games.
I
In
have
my
so much room in my setup.
Either that or you're in your cupboard.
in your cupboard. It's what? When you go to grab the Pringles, you got the PS2 propped up next to it.
Not that cupboard.
Ah, my old friend.
Like the abandoned cupboard somewhere like.
Yeah, let,
The abandoned cupboard.
Yeah, like
I
a-
like Charbel's method of being in like the pantry. Like just looking
Next-
in there. Yep, there's Doritos, got some shapes. That's an Xbox 360, and there's the milk.
There's the PlayStation.
Yeah, there's the PlayStation and the memory card.
Alright, now I want to sort out something that I've spoken with my mates about a couple of times, right? And this always boils down into an argument, and this is off topic, but I want an answer from you, Josh, and you, Anth, alright?
Alright then.
Yeah.
Does chocolate belong in a fridge or a pantry?
The fridge.
Pantry.
Thank you! Thank you, Anth. What did you say, Josh?
Pantry.
Fuck
You
you!
fucking savage.
I suppose I'm on Josh's side.
But have none of you... I mean, I know you have, Jack, because I forced you to have one over the weekend. Josh, have you never had a cold Tim Tam?
Yeah. Oh, I've had a cold Tim Tam.
It's like a gift from the gods.
Have you had a Tam
Most
Slam?
chocolate, though, I think it just goes white and it's not great.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Hold on. What the hell is a Tim Tam Slam, man?
You don't know what a Tim Tam Slam is?
You serious?
What is a Tim Tam Slam?
So,
I don't
Oh,
know what
no.
Tim Tam is.
oh no.
Oh,
It's
wait,
a-
what? Did you say you don't know either, Jack?
No.
Oh,
Oh
for
my god.
fuck's sake.
Oh. You
These
say-
these uneducated people, am I right?
Yeah, so yes,
Alright,
very uneducated.
So
Do you need to be
Tim Tams-
ethnic to understand this? Or just
No. It's a very white person thing, to be honest.
Oh my god!
Alright, Alright, yeah.
That is borderline the funniest thing I've ever attempted to
Okay.
to understand this Tim Tam.
So a Tim Tam Slam, yeah? A Tim Tam Slam is when you bite both ends of a Tim Tam, and better be fucking cold for the best experience. So you bite both ends off a Tim Tam, you put it in a glass of milk, and you use the Tim Tam as a straw.
Oh, yes, I've done that.
What do you call it then, if you don't call it a Tim Tam
A
Slam?
fucking Tim Tam straw!
Who calls it a Tim Tam straw?
You
I
what?
do.
Jesus.
Listen, I'm gonna say this is the last straw.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey.
I should fucking fuck up the recording again just for that.
Just,
Oh, speaking of straws, anyone had those fucking, what's it called, sippars, when it comes with those chocolate beads and you suck?
oh,
those?
yes,
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
those.
man.
Those were the best.
Those were amazing.
They were in my Christmas stocking for many a year.
Can you tell
Yeah.
me
And I
it's
was,
dinner
and
time
I was
for
sad
us?
when I stopped getting them.
Oh, best
So
flavor,
you-
hands down, best flavor
Which one?
for sippars.
Oh, the chocolate one. Alright, this
Chocolate
is...
or cookies and cream?
Oh,
Okay.
cookies and cream.
Cookies
Now-
and cream.
It's spring, which means in Australia it's rapidly approaching fucking 40-degree heat for some
Oh,
reason
God,
already.
It's 28 today.
Yeah, it was
It's
bloody
insane.
30 degrees
No,
today.
it topped out. I know I said copped. It topped out at 31, right? That is a step in a very bad direction if you live in Australia.
Yeah,
I've got to ask.
also-
Today was the day where I was like, oh man, this is why I don't like summer.
Yeah, I
This
hate
is why
summer too.
this is why I want winter to come back now.
Yeah, I walked into my coworkers and went, I want to go back. They're like, to what? A colder time.
Man, I got in my car today and I was like, I put my hand on the steering wheel and I could feel layers of skin peeling off. Like, it's the fucking worst thing. But to beat the summer heat, what is the best flavored ice block?
That would be the banana paddle pop.
But what? Banana paddle pop?
Yeah, mate.
No.
What I've just tasted recently, I'd have this again. I'd so have this again.
Do you want to tell us what it is?
So, it's one of those, Bulla ice blocks. And, the flavor of it is, cinnamon donuts.
Oh,
Cinnamon
that sounds
donut?
Nice. That does
I've-
sound
That
good.
sounds bizarre, but I would try it.
It
I
tastes
am
amazing.
keen to try it. Cinnamon is also my favourite donut.
Oh, dude.
I would just say any Zupa Duper is a side.
Oh, yeah.
Super Dupers should be on the Australian flag for the amount of times they have served to keep us cold in summer heat.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Are
fucking
Super
great.
Dupers, are Super Dupers exclusively Australian?
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
We should probably explain them. So
Well, I mean,
Super
ha-
Dupers-
You've travelled quite a bit. Have you never seen them overseas?
No, I've never seen them overseas.
Think they may be Aussie.
I think they might actually be Aussie, which is weird. Alright,
Yeah,
Super
let's
Dupers is just like
investigate
What company is it from, again?
I'm not sure. It's got like a fucking this 80s sci-fi robot and this dog on the pack. It's when
We
you
shall
want to buy ice
investigate.
blocks, but you want to buy 40 at a time.
Oh, wait, no, it's Aussie. It's Aussie. It's Aussie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's for when you want to buy 40 ice blocks at once.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, those are fucking
Now-
amazing.
The reason I brought this up is because you're all wrong. Other than Jack, I can accept that answer. The best ice blocks are lemonade flavored.
Really? You
Ice
like-
blocks?
Yes!
Like icy poles?
Yeah, like lemonade icy poles.
I do
I
like the
think they're pretty
raspberry
good.
icy poles though. We're just talking about
Dude.
food now. We're just
I just
talking
want I
about
just want the
food.
purple one.
What?
Are you talking about purple stuff?
Purple super duper.
Oh, the purple super duper.
I just want a purple super duper.
Firstly, the best flavor of Zupa Duper is cola.
Okay,
You cut
okay.
out
The best super duper. No, he cut out because what he was going to say was stupid. The best super duper is the green one.
No, I said cola. Fuck
Excuse
the
me?
green one.
You say the,
The
green,
green
one?
one?
Yes.
You're probably the only person who has said that's the favourite. Like, you
Oh, what?
serious?
What the fuck is your favorite, Jack?
What are you?
Mate, I am an intelligent
Cola.
person.
Yeah,
Mate, you
Jack.
didn't know. No.
They
What?
should just sell the bag of cola. They
Oh,
shouldn't
fuck
make
off.
another flavour.
No.
I
no.
like the other flavours,
Can we
but
all
I don't
at least
know why
agree-
they have them.
The fairy floss flavor is also pretty good.
Purple.
Yes, yeah.
Stop
Stop
with
calling
the
it
purple.
purple. It's fairy floss.
Purple is not a flavour. It's a colour.
Stuff. You like a Dave Chappelle skit.
I want
Man.
the purple flavor.
I want
I
that
want that purple
stuff.
stuff. Oh man, I can imagine Amph going to Macca's and they're like, "Oh yeah, what sauce would you like with your McNuggets? Yeah, the red one."
I'll take some brown sauce if you know what I mean.
No, speaking of
Hey.
McDonald's, I'm triggered. How dare they get rid of the Oreos ice cream? Not Oreos.
What?
The Oreo flavored self-serves. So you get it like a waffle cone, and you get like a self-serve ice cream with it, and you get 2 Oreos on the side of it, and that's your self-serve. It only costed $2. It's gone now. I'm upset.
I've never heard of this.
Nor have I.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Amph, what secrets have you been hiding from us, man?
It's
First
just
an
bad
Oreo
shit.
soft serve. What else, man?
Oreo
no-
soft serves. They were there for a long time. They were
He's
there.
friends with Chef Mike.
Oh no, seriously, there was a Oreo soft serve there. Like it was good. It was.
Like,
good.
know
I
they
like-
had-
I like
know
how
they had
hard you're
Oreo
pushing this
McFlurry,
Oreo
but-
soft serve.
Yeah.
You're pushing for it so hard. You're like, guys, I swear, there's an Oreo
I swear
soft
it
serve.
exists, I promise.
Oh god.
I'm not crazy. The Oreos.
It was the Oreos! He
Raisins.
made me do it!
I'm not dreaming. No, seriously, it was there since like the time we were studying,
But
all the
you
way
know-
to the end.
That wasn't that long ago.
That was like 3 years ago. I don't
Not
know
even.
what you're talking about.
No,
That's
but
cool,
you know
okay.
what's funny? Amph is the kind of person who would have like Szechuan sauce and not know it. He's got like a pack of it in his fucking pantry.
It's just that I got the mythical Rick and Morty juice.
But what was the
You could
big...
probably sell it in a few years.
A
Yeah, it's
few
true.
years, man. You waiting for
Moldy.
the fucking... You'd sell it now.
Rick.
Oh god.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Alright. What is one game you guys want to see from Tokyo Game Show that people are not expecting?
Final
Skies of Arcadia
Fantasy
HD.
16.
That was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Did we just?
But Final
Talking
Fantasy 16.
Oh. I
No
thought you
one
said the
expects
same
that shit.
thing.
No, no.
I thought they said the same thing because you started and ended at the same time.
Yeah, it
But
sounded
then I-
perfect.
We had the
I
same
heard
amount of
16 at
syllables.
the end, so I realised what
No,
Josh said.
I said Skies of Arcadia HD.
Okay, well, you're both wrong. Because the one game that I want to see is... And this is going to piss you guys right off with Smash coming out. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2.
Go away, Charbel.
Smash for
Would
life.
they announce that then, though?
I mean, it's not exactly going to be a system seller. The first one wasn't. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind if it got announced at TGS. I wouldn't mind
I
if
know,
they...
I just don't know if TGS is the place for it, but yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't care where they announced it. They could just
True.
have like some random Sony exec yell it from his car, and I'd be happy. I mean, I just want another one.
What if?
Low level dev just randomly tweets it.
What if that
Fucking John from marketing.
John from
For
marketing.
marketing.
To be honest, I want that, or I want a Ratchet and Clank collection like the Kingdom Hearts collection. Just the first 6 games on PS4.
I'll just take the first 3, but if we got all 6, I would. Oh my lord.
I would happily pay $150 for that.
That's
Easy.
that's a easy 6 platinums for me.
Hold on, the Ratchet and Clank collection. May I suggest a name for it?
What?
The Big Load.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually named it that.
Why are you encouraging him?
Because they're all sex things.
Not in
Everything
this
Insomniac.
country. They fucking
No.
they got censored for Australia.
They haven't
I think
done
for
all of
Power
them.
Rangers.
They haven't done all of them, but there's certainly a lot of them.
Like
How's
the
Censored?
Yeah.
I looked at the
Didn't
back.
you know?
I looked at the back of my fucking Ratchet and Clank 2 copy, and it says "Time to kick some ass." Literally.
That's not what I meant. I mean, like in the rest of the world, the second one's
All
called
the
Going.
titles are innuendos.
Oh yeah.
No, not in
Commando
Australia.
and all that.
Going Commando
Yeah,
is
just
the Going Commando is Going Commando is the second one. When they brought it here, they're going, no, we're going to call it Ratchet and Clank Locked and Loaded.
Oh,
The
yeah.
second one's
We
called
get
Locked and Loaded.
we got Ratchet Deadlocked instead of Ratchet Gladiator for some reason. I think they're just fucking with us at this point.
Oh no, we got Gladiator.
Yeah, we got Gladiator. We didn't get Deadlocked.
Yeah.
We didn't get Deadlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
Deadlocked was Deadlocked was like what the rest of the world got. We got the same game. They just changed the name to Gladiator.
I was happy with Gladiator.
Yeah, to be honest.
Gladiator was probably the only one where I felt that made more sense.
Gladiator was so
Gladiator.
dark.
I
That was
loved
a- that was a
Gladiator.
fun
Gladiator
game,
was
though.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
To be
The
honest,
main thing I remember in Gladiator is my brother and I playing it couch co-op, and then being in the vehicles and driving each other off in the vehicles while the other person flees from the car and the other person's stuck.
Hands down,
Drowning.
the best vehicle is Landstalker,
Oh,
dude.
so fun.
The fucking, I think it's the spider one. That one was the
yeah,
best.
yeah, It's literally the spider.
Oh, it's just jumping up and down and like firing those laser things. Oh, any day, man.
fire in
Imagine they did. Imagine they did it with Ratchet 3's multiplayer as well.
Oh, I'm glad they left that in on the HD collection. on
Now
PS3.
we're in dream territory, but
Yeah, we've
Dear
been
God.
speaking. We're speaking weed.
Jack's about to tell us about how much he wants Simpsons Hit and Run 2.
I mean,
I mean, yeah.
who doesn't?
I mean, I would
Literally
buy
Simpsons
that.
GTA.
It was
Gotta
Really,
great.
if they just remaster 1, or even not remaster it, just
Re-release it.
play it on my PS4.
No, you know what I would fucking love to have on PlayStation? So, PlayStation Now isn't available in Australia, alright? But the problem with PlayStation Now is it's about streaming, which, I mean, let's be real here, we don't have the internet for.
We
Not in
really
this
don't.
country. But you know what I fucking want? I want them to introduce it, but to have it the way Xbox Game Pass works, where you can download the games. I would fucking happily pay for that as an extra service.
As long as they realise how long we need to download it.
Till I realise how long I have to wait to download it.
Yeah, 8 hours later.
Speaking of which, I do need to download God of War 3 Remaster. Free.
Yeah, that's one of the free games for this month. Actually, one thing
that's
I've
good.
noted is people getting mad at Destiny mad at Sony about Destiny. Destiny 2 is a free game for this month, but people are annoyed that we're not getting all the expansions.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about this last time.
We said
Yeah,
that.
Did
Yeah.
this was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we did.
Jeez, I'm being forgetful.
I was just remembering I needed to download God of War 3 because I already have Destiny.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty glad I didn't buy Destiny 2 at launch. Like, I think probably the best description I've heard about both Destiny games is on Honest Trailers they describe Destiny's as it's like a beautiful mansion filled with cheap IKEA furniture. That is like the most perfect way to describe Destiny.
Oh, that makes me feel really sad, man.
No, because it does. It's a gorgeous looking game. The music in Destiny is also phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's
They're
just
the people you can't blame.
it's just the rest of it. I could not get into the rest of it. But you know
I
what?
played far too much of that game.
But you know what? There are actually a few games that I'm really looking forward to that come out at the start of next year. Like,
Even the end of this year. My
well,
God. This
other than Smash and Red Dead, I'm not really looking forward to anything this year.
Spyro.
76?
Yeah, gotta give them that to them too. Jesus.
Yeah, Spyro in
Fallout
November.
76,
Okay, no, I take it back.
Odyssey. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be picking up that at some point.
I mean, I was just gonna be the cheapo person I am and borrow my brother-in-law's copy when he finishes it. That, I mean, Fallout 76...
Your brother-in-law who will never finish it.
Oh no, he's gonna finish it.
Yeah, in 3 years.
Nah, Louis will get to it. But, you know what? I mean, between Fallout, Red Dead, and Smash, I think I'm pretty set for the year. When does Fallout come out this year? Is it October or November?
November 14th, I believe.
Alright, okay, that's fair enough. So I do have a good few weeks
It might
to
be the 12th, but yeah. It's
pretty
literally
much do everything I
second
want
week.
in Red Dead.
In
Okay,
2 weeks, good luck.
well, I mean,
He's
depends
gonna
if you
play
don't...
that non-stop for 2 weeks.
Damn right I will play it non-stop for 2 weeks.
No, I just feel like it looks like a very big game. I don't know if even playing it non-stop you'll be able to do
Well,
anything
put it this way.
terrible.
To be honest, Red Dead is the first game where I really felt the sheer size of a map.
Feel free to prove me wrong. Anyway.
It like one of my favorite moments in the first Red Dead is when you first arrive in Mexico, and I've talked about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But-
my favorite thing.
Just the idea that Rockstar had to say, you're going to travel from the southern part of the US to Mexico, and it feels fucking expansive to say the least. I mean, it's amazing. It's one of the reasons I think Red Dead is such a great game. You can argue Red Dead is the best game Rockstar ever made.
In Mexico, I love the experience in Mexico, but goddamn, like 90% of the people in Mexico pissed me off, except for the gunslinger guy.
By the
Oh,
time they
Landon
make Red Dead
Ricketts?
Redemption 3, there'll
Yeah,
probably be a
Landon
wall
Ricketts.
in the way.
And to be honest, I
Oh my
hope...
god, I just got that.
Thank you, Josh.
I didn't even hear what he said because I was too happy to talk about Red Dead. What'd you say?
But by the time they make
By the time they make
3,
Red Dead Redemption 3, there'll be a wall in the way.
Oh no, no, Jack. But
Truth hurts.
it's like every time the game gets delayed, the wall gets 10 feet higher.
Oh
But
god.
It's gonna be a big wall.
But you know what? I honestly just hope that the size and scope that I felt in Red Dead 1 is still there in Red Dead 2.
Oh, I'm
Or
sure.
if it's even
Rockstar's
bigger.
good.
It's just amazing how they craft
I think
an
it's
open world.
definitely gonna be a thing. If
I feel
anything,
like it is
open
too.
world games are just getting bigger and bigger to the point where it's almost daunting.
No, but you see,
Calm down.
that's the thing. Size isn't everything in a game. Like, seriously, there are parts... we've talked about this before. Uncharted is a linear fucking game, but there are so many memorable moments in Uncharted. I don't really remember anything from Watch Dogs. Name one landmark in Watch Dogs.
Building.
A building.
I
Like,
remember missions more than anything.
Chicago.
the whole map, and
Yeah.
no, but it's like, would you rather be playing Watch Dogs and, you know, just going through the story, or would you rather be playing the helicopter scene in Uncharted 2?
But that's my point, though. I feel like some open world games take it too far. Where it's just having a ridiculous map, and I think you need it's to at some point appeal to the casual gamer who's never gonna get.
I
That entire
can't
map.
remember who it was that said it for the life of me, but someone mentioned the Yakuza games as a great example of how to do an open world, where the world doesn't have to be big, but you just pack it with shit to do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's the best part about the Yakuza games.
Yeah.
That's also exactly what Shenmue is as well.
Yeah, just games that they're not that big. The world isn't expansive, but there's something to do.
You can play like arcade games like from Sega in the past within the game, like for both Yakuza and Shenmue. Like you can
That's
play.
partly what I liked Animal Crossing.
Oh, I loved play. Oh, you can do Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, yeah, you could get arcade machines that could play like old Nintendo games.
What the fuck? That's amazing. In Yakuza and Shenmue, you can play Outrun.
Oh, really?
I want Daytona USA. I would fuck anybody up in that game.
You just want more Daytona games.
Yeah.
I want Outrun 2006.
To be honest, what is one game that you all want to see like just re-released that you would want to experience again?
Mother 3.
I have to agree with Josh on that one. Legal Mother 3.
Please give us some legalize Mother 3.
Legalize Mother 3.
So, what do you mean experience again? Do you mean for the first time, or like...
Like, what game would you just want to wipe from your memory and like put into your PlayStations or whatever right now and play?
I'm gonna go with Mother 3 again.
Amph is acting like this is a life or death decision.
Last of Us or Infamous?
Mine is easy, GTA 4.
I'm
Really?
just gonna straight up say KH2.
You want to be let down by Goofy and Donald again?
Always let down.
No, they got a bit better at 2. 1, they were horrible.
Oh yeah.
Okay, quick question. Did you ever not use Goofy and Donald? Like when you...
Oh, the first time I played it, Goofy was probably sore from just sitting there and not doing anything the entire game.
Yeah, when I was first...
Every time I could have an optional character, he was gone.
Yeah,
I always took Goofy and Donald because I'm like, no, they need to level up and be less useless.
Oh, right. Well, back when I first played the game when I was little, I didn't have a concept of controlling, like, party AI and all that. But by the time I came around, like, now, like, me as a gamer now, I found a way to make him less useless. It's just...
That's what I did as well.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just make sure their abilities are set to a certain, like, I guess...
Donald only heals you when you're critical and not when you've got 8/10 of your health.
Yeah.
Like it was like, nah, you're not dying. Oh, you're dying?
Yeah. Like, honestly, what pisses me off the most is when people always constantly blame Donald and Goofy, or just Donald as a bad healer, and I'm just, like, to be honest,
No, he's saving my
yeah, like,
just as much.
yeah, like, I'll say he's a bad healer if you don't, like, set his AI to a certain point.
Oh yeah, the default AI makes them rather problematic.
Yeah.
Goofy has no mana in a few seconds, and Donald heals you within, either 9/10 of health or right after you have healed yourself.
Yeah. If you leave that AI, like, or
If he heats his mana down to 1 and Donald fucking just sits there like, I'll heal him when he has no head.
I'll admit, it's still a problem when you do heal yourself and then he heals you straight after.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining Donald like watching as Sora's head is torn off his body and then saying, fuck, I should probably heal him, eh?
Yeah.
He's
Sora's
bleeding
like,
from all orifices, and he's like, no, he's good.
Sora's screaming and Donald's like, fine.
In number 2, Goofy, like, I guess, temporarily died, and I'm just surprised he didn't actually go Kuraga and, like, heal him there and then, but he was just sitting there dead.
Donald, you have healing spells. No, not right now.
But I'll admit,
Not for you, you dog.
Ran out of mana.
Whoa, that's... Ooh.
and this was straight after Demix, aka Dance Water Dance.
Yeah, but that's probably because he ran out of mana.
True, very much true.
It's probably like, look,
And he was all out of elixirs. So no mana.
From all the I want to say Dance Water Dance lowers your health. It gives you an instant game over. But I guess the water pillars fucked him up.
Question: I know there's a hatred behind that, but is it because people thought it was hard, or just because it was annoying as hell?
Annoying.
Okay.
Like, when I was a kid, to me he was hard, but when I played it around the second time, it was just the fact that they spreaded them around, and the amount of numbers, the amount of water clones he summoned got ridiculous around his health. Or when his health was around 10%-ish, or around 30%.
I just thought he was a twerp, and I just wanted to hit him as hard as I could with my keyboard.
He's catching Meteor to the face.
I just thought it was, like, cool for, like, some fucking, I don't know, some enemy wielding a guitar. But he's not swinging at you.
What edgy boy are you?
I don't know, I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool, and then you started fighting him, and you're like, this guy's just annoying.
Yeah, you're just like, just die already.
Oh,
You know what sucks is I never actually beat the first Kingdom Hearts. I never finished it, and I'll tell you why. Because my PlayStation got replaced just after. Trying to think of the furthest I was. Who's the hard fight at the end after you defeat Riku? You fight like a big dragon or something.
Maleficent.
Maleficent, yes.
Spoilers
Yeah.
for a very old game.
Spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, no, I'd literally
Don't tell
just
Angry
beaten
Joe.
Maleficent.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Dragon Maleficent or Maleficent herself gave me like I almost had.
No, the first Maleficent fight's pretty easy. It's when she turns into dragon. It's actually hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she gave me my first game over on my like recent playthrough. I almost had the trophy.
Damn.
Well,
Is
I
that
mean,
a trophy? My god.
Yeah, there's a trophy not to die once. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Jack, go
brutal.
platinum that.
Oh my god.
No. If you die and you go to load game,
Yeah, you
then
gotta
it
reload
doesn't
it.
count. But if you press continue, yeah, it counts it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the thing was,
So
I wasn't
it's,
near.
It's like exactly what Nintendo doesn't want with
Yeah.
their save files.
Yeah, it's like that. But the thing was, I was too far into Hello Bastion, which is the location of where she's at, and there was no save point anywhere. And if I went to load game, I have to go back, like, do my like level. Not, I wasn't even grinding. I killed a lot of enemies on the way, got a lot of the treasure, but there was no save point before her, and
Yeah,
I
I
died.
think that's why they call it difficult, Dan.
Thing is, I didn't die to the dragon. I died to her first form unexpectedly.
That wasn't even her final form.
You
Yeah.
suck.
But I almost had her, and then all of a sudden she was like, yeah, meteors, and then all I heard was, oh.
Do they want you to defeat Sephiroth as well with the same thing?
Nah. All you gotta do is
There is a trophy for beating him, though.
yeah, there is.
Oh no, I know there'd be one for beating him, but just without dying.
No.
Okay, so it's
They're not
basically
that
the main
cruel.
bosses.
Basically, just go all the way to Ansem and then beat the game, and it doesn't count anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beat Sephiroth without getting hit.
Beat
I'm not
Sephiroth
that
without
far.
getting hit.
It's an MLG skill, right?
I mean, you almost need to.
Oh. I know people that can like go level 1 critical mode Sephiroth, or not even Sephiroth, fucking Terror, or Lingering
Yeah.
Will, and I'm just looking at these playthroughs and going, they're too MLG
Those
for me.
they're the same people that go and beat Dark Souls with the broken sword, and you're like, okay, you have too much time on your hands.
No, my favourite is still the person who beat Dark Souls with the Donkey Kong bongo drums.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It's so insane.
Someone did permanent Dark Souls, didn't they?
Yeah, someone did permadeath Dark Souls. Someone's also done, they beat Dark Souls with only the club and the pants.
It's fucking insane. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Some people are just crazy good at certain games.
Oh, yeah.
And there's people that are good at like every game they pick up.
Yep, and then there's us.
Yeah, I'm not great.
And we have been the Safe Far podcast today. Joining me has been Charbel,
What's up?
Anthony,
Hey, what up?
and Social Media Boy.
Jack, thank you. Oh,
You don't get a name until like your third episode.
enough. Social media boy will do.
We'll see you guys next time. Signing off.
Signing
Signing
off.
off.
Thank you, signing off.
Mm-hmm.